This is my mom, Cynthia Medium. We call her Cindy. What do you do?
I'm a teacher.
Where?
Jaycox Elementary School in Norfolk.
And what grade?
2nd grade.
And what's the highest degree you have?
I have a master's degree in reading.
And where did you get your undergraduate?
My undergraduate was at Florida Atlantic University, and my master's was at ODU.
Do you like teaching?
Most of the time, yes.
What was it like being a single parent with me? Because you were a single parent for 3 years before Bob.
Yes. Well, you were a good kid, so it was pretty easy. You were a good kid, so it was pretty easy. My big worry was you being by yourself at a younger age, so I would rush and sometimes got a ticket rushing to places. So.
Well, I was never home alone in elementary school.
No, but I didn't get in time one time for you to go to Agape or whatever that was at the Presbyterian Church, and you started walking yourself.
I don't remember that, but okay.
Oh, I do. When I was free. And that's the time we didn't have cell phones, so you know.
My mom remarried Bob Fedak when I was, I believe, 10 years old. We have already found out some about Bob from his videos. The next picture is the three of us together as a family for the first time.
And when did you and my stepdad Bob get married?
Oh,
My stepdad, your husband.
Oh, okay.
Bob Fedak.
I got married to Bob. It'll be 12 years this June.
So what date was that?
The 12th.
June 12th,
Oh, June 12th.
2000?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah, it'll be 12 years.
So.
My mom and dad were divorced when I was about 8 years old. And if you haven't established through the interview clips, my mom and I lived together, just her and I, for 2 years in an apartment. During that time, my mom dated. She had a couple of dates before Bob, a boyfriend or two. Then she met Bob, and they got married when I was 10, I think, about 10 years old. And we moved in with Bob. Then I went to middle school out in Deep Creek. That's where Bob and my mom lived. Then when I was 12, I decided I wanted to live with my dad. We had to go through a custody case. It wasn't the easiest transition for everyone. My mom and I had some struggles in there with difficulties of that. Some of it was just normal mother-daughter, 13-year-old issues. And some of it was a little more. I'm sure it was difficult for her to have to do the court case with us and everything else. So, but as I've gotten older and my custody issues are not as relevant, it hasn't really been a huge deal, and we've all seemed to move on from it. My Uncle Mike and Aunt Gail is my mom's older brother and his wife. They were not able to have kids, so I always felt like their adopted child. When I was younger, every Christmas they bought me an American Girl doll. That was a huge deal for me. This is my Uncle Todd and his son Lorenzo. In the next picture you will see his wife, Aunt Sally, and then the picture after that you will see Lorenzo and I together in a cousin picture. As my mom will say in the next video clip, she and my Uncle Todd are really close, which has kind of made Uncle Todd and I close. She spends a lot of summers down there seeing Lorenzo, and I have been quite a few times to Dallas, Texas to spend some time with him.
And you have two brothers,
Yes.
Todd Lewis and Michael Lewis.
Yes.
What was it like being the middle sister between two boys?
It was fine. My older brother tried to protect me some, and also kind of was mad when I couldn't play with him when I was a baby. And the younger brother and I have more of a bond. We like more of the similar things, clothes. So it was okay. I didn't get as along as well with my older brother as I did with my younger brother.
And what does family mean to you?
I think family is very important. I believe in having people being together. I think it's important, and it's also important to stay in contact. I'm probably the furthest away from everybody, and I have problems seeing everybody as much as I want to.
Great, well, thank you.
So this is my mom's family, the Lewises. Through the next couple of videos, we're going to learn some more about her parents and her grandparents. So my grandparents and my great-grandparents. Like my mom said, we are the furthest away. Well, now that Uncle Todd's in Dallas, he's pretty far too. But we were. And my parents are both teachers. Or now that my mom has remarried, Bob works at the post office, but still not a lot of income jobs, so plane tickets are expensive. But my mom works really hard to see her family, and it's something that's very important for her. And my family's there for me for a lot. Like my Grammy came to my graduation, and that was really important to her. So they definitely try very hard to keep a closeness there. So let's find out some more about the Lewises as we continue our journey through my family.